Uh, so because I think it's preposterous to consider. I mean, human body is uh, almost up to 80% same as in terms of design, also physical appearance. It's like, why do I eat well while on a street corner someone's begging for food or water? Totally illogical. It's like there's a saying, glass will shatter without my touch. It was going to be fist. I said touch. Yeah, it's. I mean, how did it's like, imagine you are some species that have no idea about humanity, and then somehow you come from space with a ship. Why? Because we have sea and then there are ship. So if you're coming from out, you must have ship. However, space looks like air, so you must have fly. uh, and then see that it's like, yes, there are people. That's what they call themselves in plural form. They walk. Well, what's it doing there? Sitting. What's it doing? Nothing. What's it asking? We can't understand. They give something to it. Yes, it isn't. They don't know it's gender probably. Uh, why? Dude, they all look same. Why? One is sitting doing nothing, others are walking. It's like you can't, nothing else fathom such a thing. Also, you tend to, you should be smiling in not in a sincere manner. In this case, when I tell about this, well, thing is, I find it illogical, preposterous, also demeaning for people to beg. So, what I propose proposed back proposed back in day was that form support network, donate, try to help. Then things got way intense, as in term as in form of workload. I still don't understand. I mean, then I met as in learned about certain field of research called psychology. Sociology was basically economics, how to spend produced wealth. Please don't say offspring. uh, guys, I'm not in an easy mood today. uh, 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 yeah, and then it's so. Thing is, we as an we tend to it's and if you're going from this Western line of thought, you're going to say, "Oh, they want money." Uh, this is the default response that you give, even though you've been subject to 99.9% genetic therapy or whatever, however you define it. You cannot do anything about it. That's all I can. That's all I can say. However, you can make. I don't know. You can correct your sentence. Maybe you can say it in a different way. Also, please know that people that come from, such as myself, from social strata that is financially or in terms of wealth lower than you are, if you go to this, if you switch or change, then you will math with this thing as well. There's classic literature about this in excess. Excess, it was a problem. Everybody had an issue with it, so we had artist or author had to somehow tell this. Why? Yeah. Hey, you just born. You're 4 years old. I need to tell you this, otherwise I'm going stuff. All right, deal with this. 20 years later, how are you going to say that? There was pen, paper. They just wrote. So the thing is, I hope today we have a proper support network. Also, proper psychology to assist, so that, all right, you cannot help one person. However, you can not define, I think, yet. However, it has already been done in most part of the world, hopefully. You can contribute to a generic strata or structure, and make people less intense negative circumstance, so that you can eat your meal in a relaxed manner, I think. So this I'm going to talk about something very strange. If you tend to examine things, as in if you use some sort of scientific method without even knowing or realizing, you have to pay a tax. Yes, that's real. That's all I can say. All I can say is, yeah. So thing is, when you try to understand things, yes, there's word ban. I think you tend to go this attack mode. That I can say. When you do that, like myself, for instance, yesterday, I just my energy, my body just said, "All right, you've been drinking coffee, you've been eating not like your usual self. Go to bed, sleep. I don't give a damn. Just go to bed." It's like, yeah. So thing is, when you try to understand things, whichever methodology you use, you have to pay a tax, because, for instance, consider there are theater play, right? Back then we used to call them tragedia or tragedy. Tragedy is different. Tragedia, I think, comes from Greek. I'm not really sure. Because imagine you know things, you understand things. There is a method you use that's coming from somewhere I don't have a total idea about. Well, if you use it too much, well, do you curse? No. And then consider you might say some not nice things. Well, what can you do? Focus and do not listen a certain song that comes to my mind.